Gottlieb's tastes good like a beer should.
You said it. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Try a frosty cold glass of Bavarian right away.
That you say? No Boulder Dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, with a higher BAC than your ABV, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are the Unfiltered Gentlemen. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you're staying very happy. I am Greg. Over there, that's Scott.
Hey, now.
And that's Dan.
What up?
Welcome in. I hope you guys have had a very hydrated New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you celebrated quite a bit. I'm sure Scott was passed out by 8 p.m.
I wish. The wife dragged me to a party.
Oh, no. Maybe that should be a crotch talk.
They could be, yeah.
We'll get to that in a
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah. Keeping him hooked. Thank you all for listening, tuning in. I hope you went back, or not went back, I hope you originally listened, and if you did not, then go back to our Christmas and New Year's episodes where our friends from the Booze League, Beer Harmony, our friends Deb and Brian, everyone showed up and just drank some beer and told some drunk stories with us. That was lots of fun. I also want to make sure no one out there, including people in this room, hung out with Brian on New Year's.
Oh, no.
Might have gotten punched in the eye.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, he tends to get punched in the eye on New Year's, with or without sans clothes. So hopefully no one's walking around with a shiner after that.
Yeah.
Wow.
We missed Miss Dan. Our holiday shows were Sans Dan.
Sans Dan.
Sans Dan.
Which no one should ever be Sans
No,
Dan.
absolutely
Oh my God,
not.
I love that. Get down his shirt. Sans Dan.
You can find that
Nobody
at
should be
unfilteredgentleman.com.
Yeah.
New Sans Dan show.
Oh my God, that's a good one, dude.
Maybe just be your face with like a cross through it. It says Sans Dan.
Get the beard on there.
Like the beard can kind of hang under the little red circle, you know?
Or you could just be the beard in Sans Dan.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you know, like put two little holes in the shirt too, so you can lift it up and use it as a mask. Like have your own Dan beard.
Oh man.
No, that's for like when you're robbing a liquor store or something.
That too. That too. It was Dan.
It was Dan.
We're gonna make $1 million on this idea. So thank you all for listening and all that good stuff. Don't forget to hashtag show us your beers. Rate and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and iTunes and wherever else you might get your podcast from. Shout out to Thousand Oaks.
All right.
California. Yeah, keeping it local to us.
Nice.
Thanks for listening and being our top listening city for last week. And also our burp word of the week. If you're new to the show, welcome. And our burp word is so that people don't throw up into the microphone. It's
Yes.
If you burp on the mic, you have to make an attempt at this word. And this week's is resilience.
And that's my New Year's resolution, is to get back on the burp word of the week.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sure.
no.
That should excite everybody.
I'm sure we just
And there
lost
goes the ratings.
many a subscriber.
man.
There goes the rating. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, there goes that New Year bump we were enjoying. Good night, everybody. All right, so let's get right into things. I think we're all looking a little dry around
Yes.
the room.
For show.
Let's find out why our burp word is resilience.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Yes, indeedly do. We are drinking Sierra Nevada's Resilience Butte County Proud IPA.
Oh yeah.
6.8%, 65 IBUs, 4.09 on Beer Advocate, and a 3.89 on Untapped. It says Butte County runs deep. Forested hills, winding rivers, towering pines, mighty oaks, and even mightier people. It's our home, and in the aftermath of the campfire, the most destructive wildfire in California history, we will rebuild. This IPA was brewed to support those affected by the campfire. In Butte, in Butte, united we stand. So this is the recipe that Sierra Nevada came up with, and then shared not only the recipe but ingredients with breweries around the nation, as long as they promised to donate all the proceeds to the Campfire Fund.
Nice.
So far, over 1,500 breweries around the country have joined in. I was talking to a brewer who is a part of this, and he was saying that so many people have joined in that they've had a hard time coming up with the ingredients, and they've had to do some substituting and other things around the country because the response was much bigger than they expected. At this point, they're thinking it's going to end up being about $15 million towards the campfire fund. So we're drinking for a cause, people.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Starting the new year off right.
As
drinking
always.
for a cause, yes. We always drink for a cause.
That's right.
This one's just a good one.
Yeah.
So to me, this is a very simple IPA, kind of throwing it back to the West Coast of old. Clean finish, a little dank, a little bit of fruit in there from the hops, but just real well balanced and real easy to drink.
Yeah, easy. Man, I don't know. It even has like kind of like a toasty kind of taste to it a little bit. Like,
yeah, a little toasty malt in there.
Yeah, a little bit, man. I'm like really digging this right now. Like, like you said, it is kind of like, a typical IPA, but like, I don't know, that little toastiness, like really sets it off for me.
Mm-hmm. I found the recipe. I was thinking about doing it on a homebrew scale, and found the recipe. And look, it's just a simple, good IPA recipe with some good hops in there. And
simple is sexy.
It is. Yeah.
It tastes like a good old-fashioned IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned.
Yeah. No fancy name. No, it's just like it's a good IPA beer.
Back when beer tasted like beer and you could see right through it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
all this hazy crap going on.
Right?
Yeah, it's true.
So I've enjoyed quite a few of these. I picked up a case, or not case, but a pack a few days back, and have put down all but one. This is the last one that remains of my case. So I hope you all enjoy.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate that generosity.
Yeah, well, we're donating here. I wonder if this could be a tax write-off.
Yeah.
IRS gets all these receipts from Total Wine and Bevmo. How is this a donation? Hey, about the charity IPA, what can I say? Let us know what you guys think of this one, and let us know what you think of different breweries' versions of this. I got to try a couple myself, and it's been fun. It's basically the same beer, but different people put their spin on it. So it's been fun doing that.
So do you notice a little bit of a different taste from brewery to brewery?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Flatfish, who has been on the show and is local to us, I haven't had their finished product yet, but I did get to try it while it was still fermenting. He gave me a little sample, and I'm not going to compare that flavor because it's not even done yet. But I did try a couple others from up and down the coast when I was on a trip a week ago, which I'll talk about, and they were different. I mean, they were like, it's the same. It's a similar look and smell and all that stuff, but you get a little different notes.
Yeah, I like that.
One was a little fruitier than the normal. One was a little drier. So a local brewery out here, I haven't had theirs. It's Red Tandem, I think they're called. They they accidentally made their ABV too high. Like they were too efficient when they mashed in. So instead of the, 6.8, they 6.8, they gained a point, and now it's 7.8. Almost a double IPA essentially. So
Red Tandem's in Oxnard, right?
Yeah, out here in Oxnard.
That place is nice.
Is it? I haven't been there.
I've been there. It's right by the beach actually too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, I don't know if they still have it on tap, but they did their own resilience, so you might need to go do some recon work.
Faux show.
Yeah, they do some work for the show there, and
Flatfish is coming out January like 21st or something.
Okay.
Sometime this month. So if you're in our area, go check it out. Tell us what you think. And they have a map on Sierra Nevada's website. They show you every single brewery that's doing it.
Cool.
So you can kind of filter it by your area and stuff. So, all right, cool. Let's get into some... before we do that, lots to talk about. We've been on break a little bit. We haven't had a normal show in a while, so we got some sports to get to.
Years.
It's been since last year. A little bit of booze news to talk about. We even, for our bullpen beer, we'll find out if Scott will pour it out.
Oh, my God.
Oh, snaps.
I feel like I know the answer, but I'm very hopeful with this one.
You never know.
This one has potential.
Oh, shit.
What's that floating in
it? Dog shit. It has a little bit of potential. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
It better not be that elephant poo one.
No.
Okay, because I will not drink that.
I will say now, I've
try
had
it.
this before, and I would not drink an elephant poo beer. So
okay.
I've had this. It's a little rough. We'll see what Scott thinks in a couple of few. Let's crotch talk it up first.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for a crotch talk.
No grievance here. Well, a little bit. All right. Quick. I already asked to make sure you guys were clear from the black eye with hanging out with Brian.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad you guys all look clear. I want to thank everyone who bought the Drink Local shirt that went to charity, that went to the California Wildfire Fund as well. Didn't quite raise as much money as the Resilient IPA. But we raised some cash, and people keep tweeting me and emailing me the pictures of them in their shirts, and they're looking pretty good. So thanks for buying those. It's already been donated. Half went to the Red Cross, half went to the California Fire Fund. And thank you guys so much for being a part of that and helping raise some money there. Also, a thank you to Steve Courier over at Slow Brew. Did an interview with him about a week ago, and that'll be coming out in a couple of few. I got to make some, clean it up a little bit, and then that'll be released to you guys. And it was a lot of fun. Slow Brew is like an institution in craft beer. And I didn't really realize it until I was doing some research before the interview. So many craft breweries opened in 1988. Sierra Nevada opened, Slow Brew opened, Rogue opened.
Oh, shit.
There was more. It was like all these big-time craft breweries opened in 1988. It's like,
wow.
Dang, what was up with that year?
Yeah, no kidding.
Year of revolution.
Right?
Yeah, 88.
Yeah, so they were one of them. So that was kind of cool to talk about that. All right, grievances. What the fuck is dry January?
What?
Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good. People for New Year's are doing this bullshit thing called dry January where they're trying to not drink for
Not this guy.
No.
Why?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what's wrong with people.
Stupid.
What the fuck are wrong? You know, it's all this fucking Twitter bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the reason why, I was very hesitant to get on this shit in the first place. And now I'm kind of like staying off of it. Like I'll go on maybe like once or twice a week now.
Yeah.
But I remember, people are like purposely making their lives worse. Like why would you, the dry January, there was like no FAP November. Like,
oh God.
It's like, why would you do that? Like FAP all you want, drink all you want, be happy.
No kidding. Enjoy life.
Yeah.
Torture yourself. Why?
Did you say no FAP?
Yeah, no FAP November.
I think you said no fat.
No FAP. So people were purposely not jacking off in November.
Oh, no wonder people were so angry.
Exactly.
I thought you said no fat too.
It's like the holidays around the corner. You better clean out those pipes.
Yeah, you need as much stress relief as you can get your hands on.
Seriously.
You're going to drink a lot in December. You got to have those pipes clean.
Ridiculous.
What is wrong with people?
Yeah,
it's
like,
just stupid.
Just don't give into it, guys.
Yeah.
Don't hashtag it. Don't you just be happy, drink it up, FAP it up. Just, live your life. Be
come
happy.
on.
Yeah, live your best life. It's just another reason to have a fucking hashtag.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what it is. Like, I started a cool hashtag. Nothing cool about being dry.
Yeah.
Let's deny my body of anything fun.
Right? Yeah. No fapping, no drinking. Hey, you want that bacon? No bacon.
no
February.
bacon.
I bet you there is one.
Oh, fuck.
Or
that.
I wonder what was going on in December that I missed out on when I went AWOL on Twitter.
I don't know. I was drunk the whole month.
Yeah. Couldn't even read.
God, ridiculous. Sounds awful.
That is some horse shit.
Yeah. Stop it.
If anybody's doing dry January, let us know how it's going so we can laugh at you.
No kidding.
We're drunk as
Let's
fucking
know how
loving it.
fun your life is right now while you're dry.
Whee! Yeah, this is some bullshit. Scott, you want to tell us about your New Year's party?
Sure.
Whoa.
I mean, not a lot to tell about it. Just
Sounded fun.
well, for me, I'm New Year's Eve. I don't any night. I'm in bed early.
Right.
So New Year's Eve, and I was already warned that we're going to the family. The family has two big functions here. One is Christmas Day at one relative house where you get like 1,000 people in this one little house. The other one is
always fun.
Yeah, New Year's Eve where you go to the other. And so yeah, we went to New Year's Eve. So just all I did was drink the whole time.
Oh, so you had booze.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, there's this one cousin's husband, and no matter what house it is, he thinks it's his job to like put the movies in for people. So for
The movie DJ?
yeah, for whatever reason, I have no idea. It's like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, and the wife's like, "Let's go." I'm like, "We usually don't leave till like around 9," and so I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess
me to get that drunk
Maybe
this
we're maybe we're stopping somewhere. I don't know." I learned not to ask questions. It avoids like black eyes and stuff.
Right, that's Brian.
Yeah. So anyway, we get there early, and she's like, "Wow, we're here early." I go, "Yeah, we're the first ones here."
Yeah.
Oh my
So I'm like,
God.
I got like 5 hours to drink now. So anyway, it's just me and the host and my wife. So I just, here's the remote, watch TV. So I like old reruns. So I'm watching old reruns, and then the cousin's husband who likes to put movies in comes in and goes, "What are you watching?" "Oh, I'm just watching this show here." "Oh no, let's put a movie in for Scott."
Oh, God.
So he puts. Has anybody seen Rampage?
Oh,
No.
God.
You seen it?
I've never seen it, but
It's about a gorilla, I guess.
yeah, with The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, the problem is the movie looked interesting, but I can't hear a fucking thing because now people are coming in
Jeez.
and it's making a lot of noise. halfway through the movie, the wife was like, "So what's going on?" I have no idea. I can't hear it.
Wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like
some
watching
big goofy gorillas beating everybody up. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing like watching a movie for the first time at a party.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
come on.
yeah, maybe
It's one thing if it's like a Christmas story or something, you know what's happening, you can just kind of float in and out.
Well, that's why you wanted to watch a rerun. You can go kind of float in and out.
Yeah, because you don't have to pay attention. You already know. So, yeah, I mean, so I had to do the thing where I step past midnight and Happy New Year, hug, hug, hug.
It's like the first time in years?
Since last New Year's, I guess.
Oh, you forced last time?
I think so. I forget. I don't know. But, yeah, it was, whatever.
Good times.
Yeah.
Sounds fun for you.
Yeah, I hate being up late. I just rather go to bed. Just get drunk and pass out. Around 9 o'clock. That's my thing.
All right.
So, yeah.
Did you get drunk at least?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is...
Uh-oh.
I mean, I didn't get drunk, but what happened was, first of all...
Give this man a beer.
Right. They came in, first of all, my first drink was Lagunitas. So I drank all the Lagunitas they had. Uh-huh. And then the next step down was Coors Light. Oh, God. So I'm like, whatever, it's alcohol, so I drank Coors Light the rest of the night.
We were at a party not too long... less than a week ago. And they had both Coors Light and Bud Light as their only beer options.
Oh, wow.
And I had about the proudest moment I think I've ever had when somebody handed the lady friend a Coors Light, and she took a sip. She went, "God, this tastes like shit." I was like, "Yes, it does." I have to say, crap beer is crap beer. If I'm going to go crap beer, Coors Light is probably my last choice.
Right.
Like of the big three, like Bud Light first.
I'll co-sign that.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go Bud Light first, and then I'll probably go Miller Lite after that.
Coors Light is terrible.
Coors Light, it tastes like sugar water. It's like simple syrup.
My other choice was, the thing is, being with the family this many years, I've seen all the younger kids grow up. Now they're young adults.
Right.
And they're getting
Raging
their own
alcoholics.
party. Yeah, and so they're like drinking, all the hard shit and whatever.
Ugh.
So I'm thinking, I'd rather kind of hang out with them and drink that than Coors Light, but then I'm a creeper, so I'll just drink the Coors Light.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Coors Light either, but I don't know. Like I'll drink 5 or whatever. I remember when I would drink it before, and it was kind of like, well, I guess I'll drink it. The next day, I wouldn't be drunk or anything, but the next day I would feel like I went on a tequila bender. I would just my head was bumping. I'm like, what the hell happened to me? I feel like a truck hit me.
It's probably all the sugar. I mean, it tastes like sugar water.
Yeah.
I bet it's just sugary as fuck. And remember back in the day when we were, underage drinking and you'd have cocktails and shit and margaritas?
Yeah.
And you'd always feel hungover no matter what?
Yeah.
It's a sugar, man. That'll fuck you up.
Oh, man.
It was funny. The lady friend had 2 Coors Lights, and finally, because they kept handing them to her, she's like, "Could you hand me a fucking Bud Light?" And so she had a Bud Light. So we ended up having 4 or 5 beers, and we left and drove because they were only water beers, And she's like, "Oh my God, I just had 4 or 5 beers, and I'm totally fine. This is why I could drink so much in college, because it was shitty beer." I was like, "Yeah, this is why I used to be able to put down a 12-pack and still drive home. I can't do that when you're drinking a fucking, Stone IPA or something that's rocking 7%, when these things are half a percentage point." Mm-hmm. So, yeah, fucking shitty beer, man. Good times. Let's class things up.
So one more. Can I do one more crotch talk? It's a new thing that's coming out. Remember back when they had the Pokemon thing where people were running into each other
running into the street?
Oh, that Pokemon.
Have you guys heard of the Bird Box Challenge?
No, it sounds sexual.
Okay, have you seen the movie?
I've heard of it.
I've heard of the movie.
I watched the movie.
Okay, was it creepy as people say?
It was weird.
Okay.
It was a weird movie. And during the movie, I'm not going to go into the movie, but you have to be blindfolded the whole time, or you'll kill yourself.
Okay.
So now people are blindfolding themselves, trying to do daily functions. And
Jesus!
And the emergency rooms in the hospitals are being full of people being stupid, tripping over themselves, knocking other people down, just doing stupid things blindfolded, trying to do this Bird Box Challenge. So people just stop it.
Again, stop the hashtags.
Stop being stupid.
Be happy.
No kidding.
Or how about this? Bird Box challenge it up. Darwinism at its best.
It really is.
Yeah, let's get rid of a few people we don't need around.
How about hashtag cans for cans?
Yeah,
that's one we can all get behind.
That's a hashtag.
Let's jump on that.
Yeah,
that's a safe one.
It is a safe one.
Yeah.
Everyone can appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one's mad at cans for cans.
No, you have to take your blindfold off to see them.
That is true.
Saving lives right there.
The more you know. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, people are dumb.
Yeah. Stop being idiots.
Yeah, 2019's barely begun.
Yeah,
People
half
are
the
dumb.
Dropping
population's
like flies.
wet.
Yeah.
Blindfolded people all over the place dying because they're stupid.
Mhm. Sounds about right.
And they're sober.
Yeah, it's a dry Bird Box Challenge
Could
January.
you be so dumb when you're sober?
If I go out by getting hit by a car, I better be smashed.
No kidding. I mean, if you're drunk, you're going to take that blindfold off.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
It's
God.
ridiculous.
That was a good grievance.
That was
Thank you.
good. Yeah. Kids
This
these
is
days.
stupid.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, Liz, what does the old man want to say now? That was a good one. That was a good one.
Everyone's sphincter tightened up a little bit. It's like, oh, what's it going to be?
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
How about them? They're darn. There we go.
We'll end it there. That was a good one to go out on.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go in on a booze quote.
All right.
An intelligent man is sometimes forced to be drunk to spend time with his fools. Ernest Hemingway.
Ah.
I have to be drunk to spend time with people who are doing the stupid Bird Box Challenge. Jesus Christ.
No kidding.
Somebody you don't want to be doing the Bird Box Challenge for.
Oh, no.
There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed, and our Beer Babe of the Week can be found on the grams of Insta, at beer. It's already a good start. Beer_tart. Beer tart. Beer tart. And this one, she's drinking a Berliner Weiss, and looking pretty good.
Now I wonder if she's that's just the double kind of entendre thing where she's like, she's saying she's a little tart.
Ah,
And
she's
she
drinking
drinks
the
tarty
Berliner.
beer, yeah.
I like what you did there.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Well, don't do the Bird Box Challenge when you go follow her.
No.
You'll want to see
You'd be
this.
stupid if you did.
Yeah.
for
Also,
sure.
why would you be on Instagram?
No
if you were
kidding.
doing The Bird Box Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretending I see what I'm seeing here.
Right. So don't be stupid. Go follow at beer_tart. You'll be glad you did. All right. We have a couple things. First, we have a little bit of sports to talk about. But first, we sent in a 30-second beer review to the 2-minute beer review show because we're smartasses. And we received a reply from from the 2-minute beer review.
That's what we're looking for.
That's
Hey,
right.
Greg, Scott, and Dan. It's Andrew Burkham from the 2-Minute Beer Review. I really wanted to let you know how much I appreciated you stopping by my podcast with your record-breaking 30-second beer review. So as a thank you, here's a 45-minute review of my own. Okay, let's be honest. I can't talk that long. But once you're done listening to the Unfiltered Gentleman here, if you want to catch a quick, bite-sized weekly take on a craft brew in the hopes of discovering some of the hidden treasures we've all been missing on those store shelves, I hope you'll stop by the 2-Minute Beer Review. You can find us on social media. Just look for 2-Minute Beer Review with the number 2, or wherever you like to get your podcasts. I may not be able to get a review done in 30 seconds, gentlemen, but I think you'll agree. Sometimes it's not the length of the podcast that counts.
Oh.
Cheers to you all.
Now,
It's how you use it.
yeah, we're clearly insecure about our podcast.
At least the length.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, go check out the 2-minute beer review. It's very nice to get a beer review in there in 2 minutes. A lot like Beer Harmony. Quick reviews on your way to the store to buy some beer.
Yeah.
All right, we have a little sports to talk about. We'll get into that while we start passing around what's going to be the bullpen beer.
And now, the sports, brought to you by cleaninguptheglass.com.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
Yes, it is. Any new? I haven't seen any articles coming across.
No. I don't think there's one right now.
Okay, I usually get emails when they come across, and I
Yeah.
haven't seen any emails. So,
Yeah.
all right, Tom Brady. Oh, somebody's gonna need to loan this guy some cash. Is missing out on all his performance bonuses. He's only getting $15 million a year as his base salary, and at least $5 million of his performance bonus is coming from being the top 5 in just any of these multitude of categories. It could be passer rating, or I think there's a games won in a row. There's just all kinds of things that all you had to do was be like top 5 in the league in those specific any of those specific categories. $5 million. He's missing all of it. He took a lower base salary in order to be able to attract more players to the team, And this year he sucks. I can attest to that. I'm so glad he's not getting his bonuses because he was my quarterback in fantasy.
Ooh.
And fuck Tom Brady. I pulled him for Phillip Rivers.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I pulled him for Phillip Rivers, who got me to the championships and then blew it against the Ravens and made me lose the championships.
Shit the bed.
It's funny, like, I remember in my fantasy league, too, not to get too all fantasy about this, but I remember, like, it's been, like, years, and I would skip him, and, like, I'd always be kicking myself, but it was on the idea that he's going to drop one day, and it's going to be from a fucking cliff.
Yeah.
Just like this season.
It never happened.
Yeah.
Until now.
This
is the one time I was like, you know what? I'm going to get Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, you bet on him then finally.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to go a little early. I'm going to get him, because every year, whoever gets him at least makes the playoffs, if not further, and I'm going to be that guy this time. Fucker. What else? The Bears, Cody Parkey. I don't know. Anyways, he missed the
Bears.
the winning kick the other night, and has been getting death threats on the Instagrams and Twitter and whatnot. So
it was a very entertaining kick, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. The double hit on the crossbars or whatever.
Or as the guy in the news last night said, the double dong.
Double
dong.
I don't think you know how that sounds.
Well, that's what I've been called. But
the double dong. It goes up, hits the side, and then hits the bottom of the pylon.
It sucks because the first one was perfect, but they iced him, and they had called timeout.
I guess that's why you do it.
Yeah, I guess, because the whole time after they called timeout, I'm like, it's stupid. That never works. You're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Right. In fact,
it worked.
That helped the Chargers beat the was it Pittsburgh? Chargers Pittsburgh? Where they did it like 3 times. They kept doing offsides.
Oh, right.
I think it was
might have been Pittsburgh, yeah.
Chargers. I don't know. That was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it was comically bad. Yeah. Well, anyways, today, yesterday, the NFL decided it was actually a block, not a missed kick. Probably in efforts to,
saved his life.
Curtail the death threats.
Yeah. Come on, people. It's a game.
It's too late. He's already dead.
It's probably true. It's
another case of people just being way too serious about shit.
Right. Mm-hmm. The Packers are going to hire Titans offensive coordinator Matt LaFleur. Sounds like a hockey coach.
That's what I was just thinking. It does.
Yeah.
Isn't that the guy from Dodgeball? What's his name? LaFleur.
Oh, I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
so.
That's usually what I end up when I'm drunk. LaFleur.
Jeez. Especially if you're in Canada. The other day at the Ravens-Chargers game, the fans were booing the quarterback that they had in place of Flacco, Lamar Jackson, and were chanting for Flacco. I think he went like 1 for 14 or something. Had an interception and had a passer rating of 0.
God, man. And that's kind of jacked up. I kind of feel like if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't even made the playoffs. So, now they're going to be booing him. And, I understand it's an epically bad game, but, he's there for a reason.
Right.
Hey, he came up against those Chargers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Those Chargers. And the Timberwolves fired Coach Tom Thibodeau the night after he beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
You beat LeBron, you're fired.
They only beat him by 22. It was like, that's not good enough for the Lakers.
25 or bust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess they don't think too highly of LeBron.
Thibodeau.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. Well, LeBron, Rondo, and I believe Kuzma were not playing in that game, right? Mm-hmm. So, they were kind of like the walking wounded out there. But here's the thing. I don't know. I kind of feel like, I don't know. Jimmy obviously was a cancer in that locker room. And then I feel like, I don't know, Kat, and he's just like this drama queen, it seems like. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's the centerpiece they need. And they're building him up like he is. But if I'm Minnesota, I'm going to try to package this guy, man. I don't know.
Yeah, highlight him and package him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big believer in this guy at all. There's too many videos of him trying to back down other centers. And he's getting bitched out because he can't move. It's so funny, dude. I think Tyson Chandler even bitched him out one time. He's just standing there. He's like, boom, boom, just hitting him, and he's not moving at all. I don't know. I'm not buying this guy, Cat. So, poor Thibodeau, I guess.
Yeah,
but I heard he was probably running people ragged in practices and shit, too.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, making those guys work.
Yeah, making bad judgments on GM moves. So,
I don't know. If anybody's looking for a coach, pick up Thibodeau.
Right.
What else? Oh, UFC talk.
Ooh.
A mugger targeted UFC women's fighter Polyana Viana. She was targeted. He went up to her, said, "I have a gun. Give me your phone and your wallet." She said, "Well, you're so close, I figured he couldn't draw the gun in enough time. So she puts him into it. She punched him, kicked him, puts him into it like a triangle lock.
That's
and just
right.
Holds him on the ground until the cops showed up.
That's right.
And there's a picture of him all bloodied and bruised, and she looks hot as ever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Fucking, yeah. I've always said that about MMA. It's like, it seems like, like you see like Chuck Liddell, and he looks like a badass, but you don't know how crazy he would like whoop your ass if you got on his bad side in a bar. And this is just a classic example of that. Like, mug the wrong chick.
Yeah, look what happens.
Yeah.
And apparently the gun that he said he had was a piece of cardboard.
Oh my god!
It's like, dude, when you're gonna go up against a UFC chick, you might want to have a real gun on it.
Yeah.
You idiot.
And
finally, in some sad news, we lost Mean Gene last week.
Not Mean Gene.
I know,
man.
Mean Gene Okerlund of
I
wrestling
hated that when I saw that.
fame. He apparently was not in good health, and then fell and broke some ribs and was just unable to recover. Had a hard time breathing and stuff. It was really kind of sad. So
that sucks.
The world just lost another Hulkamaniac.
There you go.
Okay.
You know Mean Gene.
The song that we played at Scott's funeral.
Yes, when I died that one time.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, let's call up the pen. I think it's time. Dan watched me take a sip of this.
Calls to the bullpen for beer.
And I was only laughing too because during sports I took a sip too. And I was like, oh shit!
Scott, have you tried it yet? All right,
wait.
Hold on. It's time to find out. This is Dan's
Here.
favorite part. Will Scott pour it out? Oh, he's sniffing it. Dig on in.
Does not smell good.
The best is like this is a big 750 milliliter bottle, so like we all got a pretty good pour out of this.
I know.
We're gonna find out. We all made faces when we tried it. Let's see Scott's face.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Bitter
Wow.
beer face.
Right?
Wow. Is that vinegar?
It is not.
Oh,
I have the
man.
bottle here concealed in a brown bag, so you can't see what it is.
I totally forgot, man. I was like taking a nice sip. I was like, oh,
Big old swig.
shit, man. Like, what the fuck is this?
He's going back for more. This was like my last hope. I thought if this doesn't get him, I don't know what will. Besides like an actual, soured beer or spoiled beer or something.
This is like worse than Coors Light,
Is it?
but I'm not going to pour it out.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
I'm going to drink it.
Let me tell you all what this is.
Please.
We had this on Beer Harmony a few weeks back, and I thought, you know what? This is going to be great for Will Scott. Well, potentially great. It's Brewery de Brabandier
Feels like ink.
Petrus Aged Ale Limited Single Fjorder release. If you want to hear it said properly, listen to Beer Harmony. Shannon says it much better than I do. She speaks other languages. 7.3%. Has a 3.44 on Beer Advocate and a 3.7 on Untapped. Petrus Aged Ale is 100% Fjorder beer, aged 24 months in Calvados Oak Fjorders. Since its inception, it has been the reference for sour beers. Now, the second time around, Brewery de Brabandier has released a second full Fjorder, number 102, exclusively for Trader Joe's. Enjoy this, and I don't agree with this, champagne-like
What?
No.
sour while it lasts.
No.
Wow.
I'm unwrapping the beer to show the gentleman the bottle.
Oh,
and my
man.
favorite part about this, on the bottom it says sour scale, 5 out of 5.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no shit.
God damn.
This shit is sour.
It is sour. And I enjoy a sour, but this is too much for me. It
Really?
is so hard to drink.
How does the lady friend take it?
She enjoyed it.
I'm sure
Is
she likes
that
it.
right?
Yeah, she likes the
Oh, my
sours.
She
God.
likes. I like I really like a Berliner Weiss. Something tart, and I dabble into the sours a little bit. Man, 5 out of 5 is, too much for me. This is a little difficult to drink. I'll sip on it. I had it on the other show, and I did not pour it out. I drank it slowly, and then towards the end couldn't take it anymore and poured it into her glass. So we'll see if anybody finishes the whole glass. Dan, are you looking
right.
to pour this out?
Challenge
Fuck,
accepted.
man, it's getting rough because that you're right. It smells like ink or something, dude. Like I was tripping on that. Like I can't even bring myself to try to drink it again after.
It's got a little bit
smelling
of like Sharpie smell to it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is. Sharpies.
Maybe that's where I'm getting the buzz from.
Oh my
Just
god.
from smelling it.
It's got to come from somewhere.
It's a trip.
What's
man.
the alcohol percentage on it?
7.3.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's got a little kick to it in the alcohol department, but I think it's mostly the Sharpie juice.
Sharpie beer.
Jeez, wait till Twitter finds out about this.
Oh, man, go to
Sharpie
Joe's
beer February's.
I'd like some of your Sharpie beer.
Yeah. It's exclusive. Trader Joe's. Go pick it up.
Not that I would ever sniff a Sharpie, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Did that many a time in high school.
Oh my God, dude. Dan might have to tap out.
Oh, Scott will finish it for you.
Oh my God, dude.
Wonder if the dog will drink it.
Probably.
We might get the shits or
Will
something.
Marty pour it out?
Yeah,
Oh.
will Marty pour it out.
He probably would.
Or will Marty throw it up?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not something I need to wake up to in the middle of the night. Yeah, dog just diarrhea everywhere.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is too sour for me. This is not something I would ever purposely drink.
Right.
Except for tonight. I guess in order to put Scott through some misery, we have to put ourselves through some misery.
Exactly. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
unfortunate. It's for the listeners.
under
though.
normal circumstances, I would probably pour this out, but we got to stick it out, I think.
It does get a little better the more you drink, but good God, that's fucking sour.
Yeah, it's rough.
Burns are going down.
Yeah, it does. It's like first time you had a shot or something.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
God damn. I'll have another.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It was hard for me to like fix my lips back after they puckered during the sports segment, man. I was like, I can't talk.
The best was when I tried it and I made a face and you looked over right as I made the face and I was like, oh God.
Did you forget too, or did you just like, I'm going to try
Well, I mean, I knew it was sour.
Right.
But God, I forgot it was that sour.
No, I fucking forgot we were drinking fucking the Scott Pour It Out.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
I completely
Like
forgot.
I knew what it was. I've had it, but whew, no one's ever prepared for that. It's like
Yeah.
a cold shower. Even if you purposely take a cold shower.
It just kind of like tastes like ink when I drink it.
Yeah. Why do you know what ink tastes like?
Somebody told me.
Oh, okay. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Tastes like this beer?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'll show you how a man drinks
That's
beer.
right.
Yeah.
I'll chug this bitch.
Yeah. Butthead would drink it. I think it's kind of the only way is to chug it. Unfortunately.
No, the sipping isn't working.
Yeah. Slam it hard.
Oh, man.
Woo! All right, let's move on to some news and let's
Got
see.
any more?
It's the last bottle.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Not to talk trash, but this was provided to Beer Harmony by listener Ollie. She wanted us to try it. And she brought it to the right person. She brought it to Shannon, who enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
I stole one of the bottles she brought us. And I was like, we got to see if Scott will pour this out. So thanks for the contribution, but sorry. Good God, is that sour.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, burp it.
Oh, I don't want to.
Oh, man.
That just as sour?
Coming back the other way is, is like,
Getting that Sharpie.
got that
high now.
Sharpie thing coming back the other way.
Oh, man.
Start burping up black ink. Yeah. Start staining the carpet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, jeez.
It's dark in there.
Sure is, Huel. All right, let's news it up.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Here's a hashtag we can all get behind.
Yep.
Dogfish Head invites you to join them on Janu Quenchy.
That's right.
Yes. They have the Sea Quench Ale. Have you guys ever had the Sea Quench Ale?
No.
I don't believe I have. I've seen it. I don't believe I've had it. That's a tart one also. From Sam, who is, of course, Dogfish Head. I am committed to only drinking Sea Quench Ale in January, as well as avoiding French fries and cheesesteaks, probably two of my favorite foods, and doing something healthy with my body every day. That's it. Eat sensibly, do something active, and drink only Sea Quench Ale for 31 days. Who's with me?
I am.
Okay. Sea Quench Ale is 4.9% and is the most thirst-quenching beer ever made at Dogfish Head. It's only 140 calories, 9 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein, and of course 0 fat. Brewed with lime juice, sea salt, and black limes, it's the best-selling beer in the fastest-growing craft beer style, which is sour, in America thanks to its super flavorful and approachable profile.
Wow.
So it is sour.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, I just burped, and you're right. It's like I ate a fucking Sharpie, dude.
It is, man.
Oh, no.
Gross, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit.
That's rough.
I'm sorry. I had to say that. That was disgusting.
Oh, God.
As
Well,
you were reading that, I was like, burp. Like,
Yeah. That Sharpie's coming up.
oh, man.
start writing an essay with your tongue. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I'm not looking forward to my burp then. What else? Trumer Brewery. Trumer. I always say it wrong. I never trust myself. How'd that taste?
I was trying to go, oh, man. I was trying to do the burp word.
It's like kryptonite.
Yeah.
Jeez. Trumer Brewery donates $100,000 to Sierra Nevada's Campfire Relief Fund. So in addition to all the other donations from the Resilience IPA. They're getting $100,000 from Trumer Brewery. Very nice.
Nice.
A few weeks back, we talked about Benchmark Brewing, one of our favorites. Of course, they have hop chunks, and their slogan, of course, beer-flavored beer, our favorite. Did secure enough funding. We talked about they're in some financial issues, and they're about to be kicked out of their headquarters. They secured enough funding. A lot of local brew pubs and bars in San Diego joined this Benchmark Across San Diego night and basically just bought them out of beer.
Wow.
It's so much so that they were out of cans and kegs and really had to ramp up production.
That's good.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was a nice thing to see them all support Benchmark.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Matt. Not only is he a great guy that makes great beer, he used to work at AleSmith, so everybody just knows him, and they wanted to help him out. And
wow.
So that was really cool. I even messaged them, was like, anything up in the L.A. area? And, of course, nothing. But they thanked me for messaging them.
Oh, okay. That's awesome, because didn't they put out that Facebook post or something like that?
They were needing money fast.
Like in dire straits.
Including they'll take buyouts, whatever, because they're about to lose their headquarters.
I know. It was a really sad kind of post, but, it needed to be put out, and then look how they responded out here, man.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So I'd love to see it. I should be in San Diego in the next month or so I'd love to be able to go get some beer-flavored beer and bring it back for us. I'm glad I'll be able to do that now. One less reason to go to Utah. They have lowered their DUI from 0.08, which is everywhere else in the country, to 0.05.
Wow.
Which is like a beer and a half.
They got some strict laws about the beers over there.
It's so weird. I think I've talked about it, but like my buddy used to live there, and you can't get anything in a grocery store. It's all at like the state-run liquor stores. They close on Sundays. I never seen that. In California, I know it's in other states as well, but as a drinking adult, I had never been in a state that had that sort of law. And Saturday night, we had a shit ton of beer. My buddy goes, you better go to the store and stock up. And I'm looking in the fridge at like, a 30-pack or something. I was like, I think we're okay for tonight. And he's like, no, we need to get more. I was like, no, really. I'm pretty sure we're okay. And I know I'm not okay to drive. He's like, it's fine, I'll drive. But if we don't go, we won't be able to drink tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he explained to me, like, you can't just go to the grocery store for beer. So.
Yeah. And how are you supposed to make that beer run now when it's 0.5 DUI?
Yeah. Even more chance again.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Utah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I might start driving in Utah. I can't even say Utah right now.
Right. Yeah. Sounds like a great idea.
The Sharpie beer is like my tongue paralyzed.
Yeah. You could sign your ticket with your tongue down. Oh, geez. What else? Brewers Association has officially changed the definition of craft brewery and removed the quote-unquote traditional pillar from that definition. So the three things were that you had to be small, under 6 million barrels a year, independent, less than 25% owned by a non-craft brewery, and then the traditional part of that was it had to be mostly traditional ingredients in your beer. Well, they've removed that part of it because too many people are making weird-ass beer, and they want to make sure that they're still under the craft. And also, I think they're doing it because they want to attract all the THC beers that are coming out.
Oh, shit.
So they want to be able to attract them into their craft overhead or whatever so they can join the club. So
dang.
It's interesting, but I hope nobody jumps on this and is like, let's make some Ballast Point style beer. We want some Jolly Rancher bullshit.
Oh, my God.
There's some Petrus pale here.
I don't think this has lots of junk thrown in. I think it's just sour as fuck.
Straight up Sharpies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only adjunct to Sharpies.
We throw Sharpies in our beer.
Yeah. Dry Sharpie.
Oh, my God.
You put 10 pounds of hops, we put 10 pounds of Sharpie in ours. Yeah. I'll be honest. No one's finished their beer yet.
I know.
This has got to be a first.
For sure.
We are coming to the end of the show, and we all have beer in our glasses.
Nope.
I'll report next week if anybody dumped it.
Oh, yeah.
After the show's over.
Spoiler alert, I did.
All right, you have it there. I think I'm going to attempt to finish mine, but I'll let you know if I couldn't. So that's it for us this week. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for joining. Thanks to all our friends who joined us for the Christmas and New Year's episodes. Go back and listen to those, especially the very Merry Christmas Clusterfuck. That was a good time. And then all of our drunk New Year's stories on the next one. It was good times. Thanks to the 2 Minute Beer Review podcast for firing back at us.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we should, shots fired,
Shots fired.
Rebuttal the rebuttal or something.
Yeah, we're not known to just take shots.
Right, yeah. We don't like shots. We did one in 30, maybe we do it in 25.
Yeah.
Bitches. So anyways, go check them out. Don't forget to find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com, at The Unfiltered Gentleman across the board, except for Twitter, at UnfilteredGents. Our number, 805-538-BEER. You can call, leave a voicemail, text it, whatever you want to do. It's there for you. Next week, we got some new laws coming into play, January 2019, and all that good stuff, and many, many more things. So we hope you'll join us for that. In the meantime, I hope you stay hydrated. And on that note, good night, everybody.